My name is Apuk Mayen, and I come from South Sudan, the newest country in the world. I've always been an activist within my community. My life has been very much shaped by the conflict that happened in Sudan. I've been a refugee for most of my life. For me personally, I felt that for some divine reason, I did not experience what became the legacy of my country and what most of my people experienced, which is just horrific suffering and loss. And so it's like I felt that I was spared, but because I'm spared, I have a responsibility. I work in particular with an initiative that is trying to increase women's participation in peace processes. There are a few peace processes that are going on in our country, being a post-conflict country. And in particular, we're trying to increase participation in the formal peace process between Sudan and South Sudan. The peace process that we are working around, the initiative is working around, has actually culminated recently, as recent as September 2012, in the signing of 9 agreements of cooperation between Sudan and South Sudan. And that peace process from the South Sudanese delegation included only about 3 women. But as the process matured or continued, at the end there was only 1 woman participant as a negotiator. So you can see there was a dearth of participation by women. Issues within South Sudan in terms of communities fighting against one another around resources. The prime example is in Jonglei State, whereby most of the time you have women are the victims of that kind of communal violence. But I wouldn't very much focus on portraying women as victims because we have a quite deal of agency. Recently, there was a group of women who come from Jonglei State, from all the different ethnicities or communities. They decided upon themselves to make a tour around all of the communities to kind of promote peace and peaceful coexistence and promote, ways of dialogue that doesn't mean violence. So our women are peacemakers, and they are the ones, although they suffer disproportionately from the violence, they also are taking upon themselves the role of transforming society.